this. So what we want to do is we on Thursday talked about the future continuous. So again, we're in education, we're doing grammar, and then we're just going to review the present continuous for the future. So when we talk about the future, okay, we want to make sure that we understand, okay, it has not happened. Okay, it's something that's going to be planned. Okay, for example, if we look here, we have to have a subject. Okay, here our subject is Maria. Okay, our verb comes from to be. So for Maria, it's is. And then our verb, flying. And then the rest of that sentence, it has to be in the future tense. So Maria is flying, and we add to London tomorrow. So remember, we're not saying now, we're saying tomorrow. Saying tomorrow means we're talking about the future. So I hope that that makes sense to some of you. So Maria says, I am flying to London tomorrow. I'm going to give you one more example. Okay. So when we're talking about the future, we can say, I'm going to say Selene. Selene is learning English Oops, what is wrong with me? Okay. So Selene is learning English to travel to England next year. So that is an example. Okay, if we do another example, okay, that's example one. I'm going to use one more person. I'm going to say Araceli is studying almost the same thing, studying English So again, we have two different examples. Example number one, and then example number two. A lot of my students do get confused because you want to see, well, what do you mean the future? I said next year. That's the future. For Araceli, Araceli is studying English to get a better job next year. Again, the same thing, future. Okay, it might be something she's doing now, but the action is for next year. I hope that makes a little bit of sense. So let me go ahead and see if we understand this. So tonight, and then I'll give you access to this after tonight's class. We're gonna go to the Quizlet. And so on Quizlet, I have the word I go park tomorrow. I'm gonna give you a minute per slide. And I want you to go ahead and write a sentence for me. So for example, in your notebook tonight, we're going to go ahead and put September 29th, 2021. And then number one, we have the word I, we have the word go, we have the word park, and then we have the word tomorrow. All four of these letters make a sentence. So again, September 29, 2021. And then we're going to put the four words. So in this class, I want you to understand that this changes, and I'm going to do the first one so that you can see. This changes to I am going to the park tomorrow. You want to make sure that you see the verbs. So for example, my subject, then my verb, then my noun, and then my future phrase. So I hope that this makes sense. So my subject is I. That's where we put go, am. And then my word go, I have to put ing. And then my noun to the park, and then my phrase tomorrow. So again, I'm going to show you 5 of these. This is the first one. So our first sentence says, I am going to the park tomorrow. I hope that that makes sense. I hope. Okay, so again, I go park tomorrow is what I gave you. And you're supposed to be able to say in the present continuous, I am going to the park tomorrow. So I hope it makes sense. So let's go ahead and clear this. I'm going to give you a minute for this one. So please take a minute. We run school next week. So please look at that, okay, phrase, okay, 4 words. We run school next week. And then I'm going to ask you, okay, a volunteer to tell me the complete sentence. This is a sentence. So remember, we're doing the present continuous for future. This is what we're doing. Present continuous for future. So let's go ahead and put a minute and we'll see if someone understands. And we'll ask that person to give us their example. So 1 minute. Okay, we have 10 more seconds, everyone. Okay, so a volunteer, I have Iris, David, Sandra, Weiwei, Selini, Sarah, Mildred, Araceli.
Me, teacher.
Okay, Araceli, what do you think the sentence is?
Okay, we are run school to the next week.
No, that's not
No?
correct.
We are running to school next week.
We run to school next week.
We are running
Running. Oh, see.
Are running, yes.
Running.
to school next week.
To school next week.
So, okay, remember that we have to understand our subject.
Mhm.
So this is our subject.
Yes.
And so remember that we have a table. Okay, and go ahead and put that in a different color. So for example, we have the word I, we have you, we have he, she, we, and they. Okay, all of these have a verb after them in the present continuous. So in the present continuous, I'll put it in green. For I, we have the word am. For you, are. For he is, she is, we are, and they are.
They are.
So this is only the first part. So whenever we see we have to have the verb or are, we are. And then for run, we're putting ing because that's our second verb. Okay, our verb number 2. So I don't know if that makes sense. We are running, and then the word to school next week. We still have 7 more. We're gonna go ahead and see if we understand by doing more. So let's see. Okay, the next one. So the next one we have is they study English tonight. And then if you notice on the left, I left this, I am,
They are.
you are,
Jennifer.
is, she is, we are, and they are.
They are
They
studying English
are.
tonight.
Studying.
So let me go ahead and give you, and I think some of you are starting to understand. Again, this is called present continuous for future. So let me go ahead and give you 35 more seconds. 35. Okay, so let's see. Okay, we have the word they study English tonight. Okay, who can tell me, okay, what the response is?
We teacher.
Okay, so Lainey, what is the response?
Okay. They are studying English tonight.
Tonight. Tonight.
So this is what we have. Okay, so I hope that makes sense. Okay, remember, okay, I gave you this on the left. So they are, have here. They are. So I hope that that makes sense. Okay, any questions with this sentence? Preguntas, questions?
Okay.
No questions? Okay, so again, they are studying English tonight. And remember this, okay, we have the word, I'm gonna go ahead and put it over here. We have the word to be. Okay, we have the word to be. We have to have the word to be. And then whenever we add a second verb, our second verb has to have I and G. So this is one, we have to have the word to be. And then two, our verb, our second verb has to have ing. So they are, and then our verb studying. They are studying English tonight. So let's see, we're gonna do 3 more. Let's see if we can do 3 more. So our next one is, okay, number 4. He called his grandma this afternoon. So I'm gonna give you a minute. 1 minute. Okay, try to go ahead and write that sentence. Please write that sentence. Okay, so let's go ahead and see who understands. So I had Shalini do number 3. Okay, who thinks that they understand how to do this one?
Sandra.
Okay, Sandra or Yeli? Okay,
Yes, calling.
Go ahead, Sandra.
Okay. He is calling his grandma this afternoon.
Okay, thank you, Sandra. So he is calling his grandma this afternoon. And remember, it's the same thing again. Okay, we saw the word he. And so if we look at our chart, he is. So he is, and then the word call, we have to put ing. So he is calling. And then we just bring this down. His grandma. And then we bring this down this afternoon.
This afternoon.
And so here we don't say to, okay, because we're talking about, okay, a person. The other ones we put to because we're talking about a place. So it's different. I hope that makes sense. So here, okay, this is a person. So we're not going to say to. Okay, to we normally use for a place. So for any of my students that are confused, okay, right now, why did we use the to? Okay, it's when we're talking about a place. So say maybe he is calling his grandma. Okay, had we said something different, and if it was a place, we would have
He's
used
going to the restaurant.
He is going to the restaurant this afternoon. Okay, again, to, it's usually used for a place. So let's go ahead and erase this. We'll do two more. Okay, I think you guys are understanding. I hope you're understanding. Let's do the next one. And then we'll do one more. So this one, pretty easy. She walked the park at 6. The same thing. Okay, we're going to do exactly the same thing. Let's take a minute.
She is.
Okay, let's see. Okay, I think, okay, it's one of you had his hand up earlier, but do I have a volunteer for number 5?
Yerid.
Yerid, okay, Yerid. What is the answer for this one?
Okay, he's walking to the park at 6. At 6.
Can you repeat again, Yerid, please?
She is walking to the park at 6.
Thank you. So remember, okay, different from the other one. Here we use to because we're talking about a place.
Place. Yeah.
So she is walking to the park at 6.
Teacher, they are going to a school tomorrow.
I'm sorry, Sarah, what did you say? Okay, so she is walking to the park at 6.
They are going to a school tomorrow.
That would be another example. Yes. So let's do one more. Our last one for tonight. The students blame, go, the party, this Friday.
Okay,
So
Jennifer.
let's take 1 minute.
Jennifer.
1 minute.
Student.
Oops, you didn't need to see that. Okay, so let's see, someone different. It says Toñito. So yeah. Okay,
Okay.
so can you go ahead and tell me the answer? Okay. I don't know if you can hear me. It says, so sé que no te llamas Toñito, but on there in la pantalla on the screen it says Toñito.
Sorry, teacher. My name is Erlington.
Erlington, no me, se me olvidó. Erlington. So Erlington, go ahead and tell me the answer, please.
Mhm. The students are going to the party this Friday.
Thank you, good job. So the students,
The stu- are going to the party this Friday.
thank you. So this is what we have. Okay, the students are going to the party this Friday. So this is a different way, okay, of us practicing the present continuous for the future. So we are rewriting. You had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 words. All these 7 words needed to include the following: the R, the ing, and if it's a place, in this case, the place is a party, we have to make sure to add the word to. So again, we added R, we added ing, and we added the word to. Okay, any questions with the 6 that we just saw? Any questions?
Yeah, excuse me, teacher. This is right. He eating lunch every day at 12 o'clock.
Mm-hmm. Actually, no. You're supposed to have he is. He is. Remember?
He's eating lunch
Or he.
every day at 12 o'clock.
Yes. Okay,
Thank
so
you.
okay, you're welcome. So we are learning again the present continuous. And for you to practice, because I know some of you like to use the internet and some of you know how to use the internet really well. Okay, I am going to go ahead and put this link. Let me go ahead and share with you. So this link I'm going to copy and I'm going to put on week number 8. So I'm going to put it as a material and then study Quizlet. Okay, present continuous for future. So that means that you'll get the link. Okay, and if you have time tonight, tomorrow, Thursday, or on the weekend, you can continue to practice if you want to. So when it's published, okay, on week 8, you have Quizlet, present continuous for future. You go to this link and it will take you here. Okay, I go park tomorrow. I am going to the park tomorrow. If you go to the next one, we run school next week. You click on the card. We are running at school next week. They study English tonight. We flip it over. They are studying English tonight. Okay, he called his grandma this afternoon. He is calling his grandma this afternoon. So you can practice this. Okay, any questions? Okay, before we go on, do we have any questions? Erlington, Araceli, David, Wewe, questions? Iris,
No,
Tina,
teacher.
Blanca, Mildred, questions? No?
No question, teacher.
Sandra, Melissa, Yeri, questions?
No, teacher. Thank you.
So,
Good question, Ms. Guerrero. Thank you.
Okay, how many of you think this is easy? You're like, oh, ya lo he visto, I've seen it before. You're like, thumbs up. Okay, if you're like, this is easy, okay, I want you, if you know how to use, okay, the emoji, okay, please give me a thumbs up. So for example, I just gave you a thumbs up.
Okay, okay.
If this is easy, give me a thumbs up. Okay, so some of you are saying easy, so thank you. Okay, and then if you don't, okay, give me a thumbs up. Okay, I'm gonna, okay, thank God. Okay, some of you might have questions. Okay, you're gonna be like, no, maestra, no. Okay, this is not easy. Okay, so with that, I'm gonna go ahead and continue to share my screen. Tonight, we're gonna go ahead and continue through examples, more examples, because we wanna get through our lesson. So before, okay, we go to the new lesson in Burlington English, okay, I have 2 examples here. So example number 1, I'm having, and then example number 2, Sue is starting. So I'm gonna have 2 random people. Okay, let me ask. Okay, this afternoon, David, can you please read number 1? And then Sarah, can you please read number 2?
Yes.
David, 1, and then Sarah, you'll read number 2. So
Okay.
David, please read 1.
I'm having a party tonight. So friends have invited me to their party.
Thank you. And then Sarah, can you do number 2, please?
Yes. So is starting an English course next summer. She has already registered at a language school where she wants to a school to study English.
Thank you. So with that, I want you to see this. So if I say I'm having a party tonight, it means some friends have invited me to their party, or maybe I invited my friends. When we look at number 2, Sue is starting an English course next summer. Okay, she has already registered, okay, and she wants to study English. Okay, obviously, okay, they both communicate something different, but I still want you to see we're still using the continuous, present continuous. Sue, 2 verbs, is starting. I'm having. So we have to remember that we have contractions. Do not get confused when we see this, I'm, because I'm still means I am. So do not get confused when you see I'm instead of I am. It still means the same thing. Do not get confused when you see you're, because it still means you are. So I want to make sure that we remember contractions. Okay, here we use the contraction I'm having. Okay, in number 2, we did not use the contraction. So let's go to the next one. So here we have an example of the subject, the verb to be, the verb that ends in ing, the complement, and then the time expression. So we have I'm, Jamie, and Susan. We have 3 more examples. So I want you to make sure that you practice with me. And so I'm going to go ahead and have 3 of you read. So one of you is going to read number 1. One of you is going to read number 2. And then one of you is going to read number 3. So I am going to go ahead and start with someone different. So let me ask Weiwei, read number 1. Blanca, oops. Okay, I'm going to ask you to read number 2. I'm going to ask Cindy to read number 3. So Weiwei, can you please read number 1?
I'm staying with Susan this weekend.
Thank you. And then Blanca, number 2, please.
Jane and his family are flying to Toronto next week.
Thank you. And then Cindy, number 3, please.
Susan is taking an English course next summer.
Thank you. So again, remember, okay, we have the verb to be, the I'm, are, and is. Then we have the verb that ends in, okay, remember, ing. Okay, here we have staying, flying, taking. And then, okay, sorry guys, my daughter's here. The complement with Susan, to Toronto, an English course. And then finally, okay, we have the time. So the time is weekend. Sorry, mamas. Okay, next weekend, this weekend, next weekend, and then next summer. Okay, so again, okay, let me go ahead and clear this. Okay, this is really, okay, the present continuous. I'm staying with Susan this weekend. Okay, and it has not happened. Okay, that's what I want you to understand. Okay, el futuro no ha pasado. So it has not happened. It means, okay, on Saturday and Sunday, I'm going to stay with Susan. I'm staying with Susan. Same thing with Toronto. Jamie and his family are flying to Toronto next week. They have not done this. Okay, we're saying that it's going to happen next week. Susan is taking an English course next summer. It means it has not happened. Next summer would be June of 2022. So because we're saying next summer, next week, this weekend, we're looking at the future. So let's go ahead and, okay, do one more thing. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I want you to unscramble, okay, these sentences. Okay, a lot of my students get confused when I say unscramble. Okay, I just want you to put them in order. What order does number 1 go in? What order does number 2 go in? What about number 3? What about number 4? What about number 5? And then how about number 6? So for number 1, you have your friends this week, question mark, playing with you are chess. For number 2, on holidays, going are this summer, we to the beach. Okay, for 3, married next are getting monthly. So I'm gonna go ahead and help you because I see some faces. Okay, those of you with the camera on, miro las caras. Okay, I see the faces. So let me go ahead and do number 1 with you. Okay, what word do you think goes first for number 1?
Are.
Okay, and what about? Okay,
your friends
are your friends
playing chess with you this week?
Are your friends playing chess with you this week?
Are you playing chess?
So this is number 1. Are your friends playing chess with you this week? So I used all of these boxes, all of them. Okay, you have to do the same to number 2, number 3, number 4, 5, and 6.
Okay.
So I am going to go ahead and give you, Kim.
Yes.
Let's go ahead and do 7 minutes. Okay, if we need more time, I'll put more time, but let's do 7 minutes.
Okay.
Okay.
Start from what, number 2, right, teacher?
Yeah, number 2, number 3, 4, 5, and 6.
Okay.
Okay, everyone, we still have 3 more minutes.
Yes, please, teacher.
Okay, everyone, we have 1 more minute. Okay, so that is 7 minutes. Okay, I want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 volunteers. So far tonight, I heard from Blanca, I've heard from David, from Melissa, from Ellington, Sandra, okay, Selene, Sarah, Cindy, okay, but I haven't heard from everyone else. So let's see, Erlington, you already have your hand up. Okay, you can do 1. Luz, can you do number 3?
Can I do one, teacher?
Okay, so,
Iris, el 3, teacher.
so hold on, Iris. Erlington, we said number 2. Okay, we said
El 3.
okay, sorry. Okay,
Sandra,
we'll
number
do the
4.
next one. Okay, so
El 4.
Selene.
El 4.
Okay, Iris,
Oh.
you'll do number 5, and then I see Melissa's hand. Melissa. Okay, you can do the last one. So let me ask then Erlington. Okay, for number 2, what is our answer?
Okay. Let me see. Are we going to the beach this summer on holidays?
It's not a question. Almost. Okay. This one is not a question. So we start with we are
No.
going.
Mm.
So what do you think is next, Erlington? We are going.
We are going to the beach this summer on holiday.
Okay, and this one is taken from a different English book. Okay, in US English, okay, we say vacation. Okay, in European English, okay, they say holidays. Okay, so no se vayan a confundir, do not get confused. So in the US, English in the US, they would say vacation. Okay, but in other countries, they say holidays. Number 3 is Luz. Luz, can you tell me the answer for number 3, please?
Okay. Is they are getting married next month? Next month.
Okay, thank you, Luz. So they are getting married next month. Okay, Selene, number 4, please.
Okay, number 4. She is not watching TV after dinner.
She is not watching
Yes.
TV.
TV after dinner.
But it's TV
Okay, but
series.
TV series.
she is not watching.
TV series.
After.
Oh my gosh, sorry. So she is not watching.
Oh, one more time.
And then I want you to make sure. Okay,
Hold on.
there's missing one thing. She is not watching the TV series after dinner. Okay, all we needed to add, this one was a little bit hard, so don't worry, Selene. Okay, this one, we needed to make sure to put the. So she is not watching. So she is not watching. And then TV series after dinner. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, let's ask Edie's for the next one. Edie's number 5, please.
Is Sarah meeting her mother on morning Friday.
So is Sarah meeting her mother on what?
A morning Friday.
Is that what everyone has? Is Sarah, let me go ahead and count this.
Is Sarah on meeting Friday or her mother?
Okay, so, okay, sorry, please. Okay, we have to have, is Sarah meeting her mother on Friday?
Friday morning.
On Friday morning.
And then that is the question mark. So is Sarah meeting her mother on Friday morning? Thank you. And then Melissa, okay, the last one, please.
Yes. Is Josh having breakfast with his girlfriend next Sunday?
Okay, and this is the question, so thank you, Melissa. Is Josh having breakfast with his girlfriend next Sunday? Okay, was this a little bit more difficult? Okay, or no, todavía igual, like it was easy. Tell me. Easy.
So, teacher, so.
Okay, so good job. So, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and choose now 6 of you. Okay, because I want more people to participate. 6 different people, I'm gonna choose you right now. Okay, I want you to read. Okay, so we've already went through them. Okay, so I'm gonna ask Jessica. Okay, you'll be reading number 1. Okay, hold on, Jessica. Okay, I'm gonna have, okay, Jack, if you can hear me, you're gonna be reading number 2. Okay, number 3, I'm gonna have Ariane read number 3. Okay, Tina, okay, you're gonna read number 4. I'm gonna ask Mildred, I haven't heard you participate tonight, Mildred. So Mildred, you'll do number 5. And then, okay, I'm gonna choose Kamrun to read number 6. So let me go ahead and start with Jessica. Jessica, number 1, please.
Are your friends playing chess with you this week?
Okay, thank you. Okay, Jack, number 2, please.
We are going to the beach this summer on the holiday.
Thank you, Jack. Good job. Ariane, number 3, please. Let's see. Let's go and ask Brenda. Can you read number 3, please?
Okay. They are going married next month.
I'm here to join, so.
Okay, no, it's fine. So we have they are getting married next month. Thank you, Brenda. Number 4, Tina.
She is not watching TV series after dinner.
Thank you, good job. Okay, Mildred, number 5, please. Okay, I don't see Mildred, the microphone. Oh, it's not working, Mildred. Oh, no funciona. I'm sorry. Okay, maybe you can fix it during break because we can't hear you. Let me ask then, Alba. Alba, can you please read number 5?
Yes, teacher.
Okay.
Is Sarah meeting her mother on Friday morning?
Okay, thank you. Good job. And then Kamrun, number 6, please.
Is Josh having breakfast with his girlfriend next Sunday?
Okay, thank you. Good job. So I think for, okay, most of you, okay, you understand this. I believe, quiero creer, I want to believe that you all understand this. So really quickly, okay, let me go ahead and admit it. Jose, what time is it? So 6:56. Hold on, guys. we're gonna go ahead and do the following. Let me go ahead and stop sharing really quick. And let me go ahead and end. So let's go ahead and share it again. And we're gonna go ahead and do the following. It says share 5 things. It should say things. Okay, you are doing in the future. And so exactly what we just did. Okay, now we're gonna do personal sentences. Okay, when we say personal sentences, I'm gonna tell you my first one. One thing I'm doing this future. I am cleaning my house this Saturday. Okay, that is one thing I'm doing, okay, in the future. Okay, a second thing I'm doing. Okay, 2, my family is taking photos, family photos next month. Number 3, my daughter is going to soccer practice next weekend. Number 4, we are celebrating, okay, el Día de los Muertos at my parents' home in November. And then 5, I am having a baby, okay, this November. Okay, so these are 5 things that Miss Guerrero, okay, or Karina is doing, okay, this future. So my future is Saturday, okay, the future can be next month, the future can be next weekend, or it can be November, okay, but it's not something that has happened already. So again, okay, I am cleaning my house this Saturday. Okay, that is the future. My family is taking photos next month. That is the future. My daughter is going to soccer practice next weekend. Also the future. Okay, we are celebrating El Día de los Muertos at my parents' home in November. That is also the future. And I am having a baby this November. Okay, also, okay, the future. So what I want you to do, because I want you to, okay, have a conversation with each other. Okay, I want you to, okay, I'll dismiss you to break in 5 minutes. Actually, no, I think you need less than that. Okay, I'll dismiss you at break, okay, at 7:05. But when we come back from break, I'm gonna put you in rooms. And so, for example, if I'm in the room, okay, and Melissa and Alfredo and Blanca and Cindy are in the same room, each one of us is going to take a turn. So Melissa, okay, will go first and she'll tell me, okay, she'll tell the group the 5 things. Then it'll be Alfredo, he'll tell the group the 5 things, then Cindy, and then me. So this is us practicing, okay, how to have conversations with everyone. Okay, and if you're in a group with someone who speaks Spanish, do not speak Spanish. Okay, no. Okay, it's practicing English right now. So, okay, if you can, please try to limiten, okay, the use of Spanish during the groups. So you're gonna share 5 things you're doing in the future. And then when you come back, okay, you're gonna go ahead and share, okay, 1 to the entire class. So everyone, I'm gonna go ahead and, okay, write your sentence of the one thing, okay, de una cosa, the one thing that you're doing, okay, in the future that uses the present continuous form. Okay, any questions, preguntas, any questions? No? Okay, does this activity make sense then? Yeah. Okay, so I want you then to take the next 4 minutes and then we'll take a break. Take 4 minutes to think about 5 things you want to tell your classmates. So piensen en 5 cosas que quieran compartir que esta noche con sus compañeros. So 4 minutes and then we'll take a break. Okay, if you didn't finish your sentences, that's okay. I want you to take a break. Okay, we've been connected for an hour already. So let's go ahead and tonight, I see some of you, okay, and I always tell my students grammar it's heavy, it's a heavy subject. So una unidad densa. So let's go ahead and take a 15-minute break, okay, tonight. So everyone 7:20. We want to come back at 7:20, 15 minutes, and then we're gonna go into breakout rooms and share. So if you want to leave, you can, or turn off your microphone and then turn off your camera. 15 minutes, we'll come back. Thank you.
I think this light is so dark.
Okay, so let's come back. And then I went to a couple rooms, so thank you. Okay, thank you for those who participated. Remember, okay, you were supposed to create your own. So let's go ahead and go to the, okay, my form. Okay. I'm not gonna do this one yet. Not yet. We're gonna go to ESL present continuous examples. And I'm asking every single one of you, okay, to let me know an example. So in room 1, okay, I had Jessica, Camrun, Luz, Weiwei, and Tina. Who wants to share their example first? Group number 1. So,
Me?
okay, who said me?
No, me. Selene.
Okay.
Start now?
Yeah, go ahead, Selene.
Okay. We will have dinner tonight.
Excuse me, teacher. My internet is connect.
Okay, thank you. So, okay, Selene. Okay, that's a sentence that is written correctly, but we were doing the present continuous. So for
Okay.
this one is we are
Okay.
going to have.
Okay. So can I give you another answer? One more question?
No. So look at the example you gave me. Your example you gave me says we will have dinner.
Yeah.
But instead of saying we will have dinner, we're doing we are going to have dinner tonight.
Oh.
So we're using the remember present continuous. So in group 1, Jessica, okay, do you have an example?
Yeah.
Okay.
I am cleaning my room this Friday.
For Luz, go ahead, Luz. Give me your example.
Okay. My daughter-in-law is having a baby this November.
Okay, and what day, Luz, in November?
18.
Oh my gosh, casi igual. Okay, I'm on the 13th. I'm not ready, Luz. No estoy lista, I'm not ready. So Cameroon, what is your example?
I am going to Bangladesh next year.
Thank you. Okay, the next person in this group, Weiwei, do you have an example? I don't know if you can hear me, Weiwei. I can't hear you. Your microphone.
I am picking dragon fruits for the cats on weekends.
Can you repeat again?
I am packing dragon fruit for the cats on weekend.
I'm picking dragon fruit for the cats.
For the cats, yes. Oh no, my grandson.
Oh, for my grandson, okay.
Grandchild.
So I'm picking dragon fruit for my grandson this weekend.
Yes.
Okay, thank you, Weiwei. And then Tina, your example, please.
Okay. I am going to the hospital next Tuesday.
Okay, thank you. So we have a total of 6 examples. We are going to have dinner tonight. I am cleaning my room this Friday. My daughter-in-law is having a baby this November. I am going to Bangladesh next year. I am picking dragon fruit for my grandson this weekend. And I'm going to the hospital next Tuesday. So in group number 2, Okay, I have Adrian. Adrian, can you give me an example, please?
Yes, I am cooking pizza this next week.
Thank you.
Next week.
Angelica, your example, please. Is Angelica here? Okay, what about
I make a cake.
I make cake is not the continuous. That one we would have to say, I am making cake.
Oh, okay.
And then, okay, remember, okay, we're doing the present continuous. The one you gave me is just present tense. Here we want to make sure we're adding M and then ing, I am making cake. And then we're going to say next Saturday. Okay, let's go ahead and, okay, thank you. Okay, the next student in the group, hold on. Okay, in this group, I have Jose Luis. Okay, Jose Luis, do you have an example?
Okay. My son is having a tournament in Sunday.
Wait, can you repeat again, Jose Luis? My son is
My son is having
having
a tournament. Yes.
Tournament.
This Saturday.
Thank you. So this word, and I don't know if anyone has ever seen it. Tournament.
Oh, okay.
So my son is having a tournament.
Tournament. Okay.
Okay, Giovanni, do you have an example?
Yeah. I want to work legs.
So the same thing, Giovanni. It's not the present continuous. So I am going to work late tonight. So if we wanted to make it into the present continuous. Okay, so the first one makes sense, tiene sentido, but we're not doing just present. We're trying to do the present continuous. So let me ask the next person in that group, Yadid. Okay, do you have an example?
Yes, I have. I'm not sure I'm correctly because okay, I want to say me and my friend having a breakfast on Friday morning.
So this is what we have. Okay, my friend and me, or my friend and I
are yeah, that's right. Yeah, my friend and I, yeah.
So
are having
breakfast Friday morning.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. So let's go ahead and do people in group 3. Okay, in group 3, we have Alba. Do you have an example, Alba?
Yes, I have. I am painting my house this week.
Thank you. Okay, the next person, Blanca, do you have an example?
Yeah. My family are going to see American soccer game next week.
Okay, American, do you mean football or soccer?
Yeah, soccer, football.
Football,
football no es soccer?
Soccer.
But it's only soccer. So my family is soccer.
Okay, soccer.
Okay, and then did you say next weekend or this weekend?
Next week.
Next week. Okay. Thank you. Okay, Blanca. Jim, do you have an example?
My daughter will go to the park next weekend.
Can you repeat again? My daughter?
Yeah, will go to the park will go to the park with the parent next weekend.
So for this one, okay, it's also not the okay, it's not the present continuous. So Jim, okay, we have to say my daughter is going. So my daughter is going to the park next weekend. So remember, everyone, we're looking at is, okay, and let me go ahead and highlight it so that you guys can see that. I'll put it in red and then make sure that we put ing. Okay, that we also include, okay, my daughter is going to the park next weekend. So let's go ahead and, oops. What to do? Okay, no me deja. Okay. Go ahead and ask Melissa. Melissa, do you have an example, please?
Yes, I'm going to dinner with my fiance on Friday night.
On Friday night?
Yes.
Thank you. Good job. Okay, and then Olivia, do you have an example?
Okay. We are going to Las Vegas next month.
Thank you. Okay, so that was group number 3. Group number 4. I have Ariane. Do you have an example, Ariane?
Yes.
Okay.
I prepare myself to visit my family next year.
Can you please repeat your sentence?
I prepare myself to visit my family on next year.
Okay, and then this is not the present continuous, Ariane. Okay, I am going, okay, to visit my family next year.
Oh, okay.
Or
Thank
we
you.
can say I am visiting my family next year. So remember, everyone, we're doing the present continuous. So make sure that we're doing, okay, a form of am and then ing. Okay, let's go ahead and ask the next person. Jack, do you have an example, please?
Yes, teacher, me.
Jack, sorry.
Okay. We are to with the garden next Sunday.
Can you repeat one more time, please, Jack?
We are to weed the garden next Sunday.
I heard we and the next Sunday. Can you repeat one more time? I'm sorry.
Garden, with garden.
We're going to
With the garden.
Is this what you wanted to say, Jack? We are going to garden next Sunday?
Yeah, weed. W-E-E-D.
Is that what you wanted to say?
The garden.
Our garden next Sunday?
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay, Mildred, do you have an example? Okay, and Mildred, headphones, please. Okay, Mildred, okay, microphone, no? Okay. Let me ask Sandra. Sandra, do you have an example?
Yes, teacher. I am going to buy groceries next week.
Thank you. Okay, in this group, Saul, do you have an example?
Teacher, I'm stopping now.
Oh, hold on. Let me have Saul, and then you can after.
Okay, I'm going to wash my car this weekend.
Just gave me, put one in my room. She gave it to me.
And then let me go ahead and ask, okay, Mildred?
Yes, I'm going to my mother's house this Sunday.
Okay, and in that group, Edie's. Okay, example, Edie. And then Edie's microphone.
I am going to Peru next year.
Thank you. Okay, group number 5. Okay, I have Alfredo. Alfredo, do you have an example?
I am going to Peru next year.
Alfredo? Alfredo, do you have an example?
My birthday is on January 20.
Sorry. Okay, sorry, I'm gonna have. Okay, Alfredo, can you repeat one more time?
No. My birthday is on January 23.
Okay, so remember that's not the present continuous. So, okay, in order for us to do the present continuous, we can say I am going to celebrate my birthday on January 23rd, or I am celebrating my birthday on January 23rd. Okay, this is just a simple sentence. My birthday is on, mi cumpleaños es en, que aquí estamos diciendo mi cumpleaños, yo voy a celebrar mi cumpleaños. O yo que estoy celebrando mi cumpleaños. Okay, and then Sarah, I'm going through the groups because you didn't go through a group, so you're gonna have to wait till the end. Sorry. Let me go ahead and really quickly finish group number 5. So group number 5, Araceli, do you have an example?
Yes. Okay. Is there I am going to take class for the decoration, for the ornamental for Christmas.
I'm going to, what was it again?
I'm going to take class the ornamentals for Christmas.
I'm going to take the ornament class.
Or ornaments class for the ornaments class for Christmas.
Okay.
This Christmas.
So I'm going to take the ornaments class this Christmas. Thank you. The next person in this group, Brenda, do you have an example?
Yes.
Okay.
I sent it. Okay, yeah. I and my husband are tripping in November.
Can you repeat again? My husband and I are
tripping. Vacation, tripping, go to outside.
And then what was the name of the place you're traveling to?
To Taiwan.
Thailand, okay. So remember, okay, Brenda, okay, we're doing the present continuous, so we have to make sure we say are. So my husband and I are, and then traveling, ing.
No, sorry. Oh, yes. My husband and I
are.
I and my husband.
No, it's not I and my husband. It's my husband and I.
Oh, okay.
So my husband and I is correct. The other one's not correct.
Okay.
My husband and I are traveling to Thailand. Okay, and then let's see the next person, Cindy. Okay, Cindy, can you share your example with me?
Okay, I'm going to Disneyland with my husband next week.
Oops. Thank you. Good job. Okay, and then in this group, David, do you have an example? I don't know if you're in, David, or not in. I don't see David. Okay,
You can hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, I'm going to ride my bike this weekend with my friends.
Okay, good job. And then, okay, my last person in this group is Erlinton. Erlinton, do you have an example?
Yes, I have.
Okay.
I am going to run tomorrow morning.
Okay, thank you. So, okay, one of the things that I want you to understand is that everyone was in a group. So when I tell you join a group, you have to join a group. And so, for example, in group 1, thank you, I had Jessica, Kamrum, Luz, Weiwei, Tina. And so we have their examples here. Okay, in room 2, I had Adriana, Angelica, Giovanni, Jose, Luis, Yerid. Okay, thank you. In group number 3, we had Alba, Blanca, James, Melissa, Olivia. In group 4, we had Ariane, Jack, Mildred, Sandra. Okay, and in my next group, we had Alfredo, Araceli, Brenda, Cindy, David, and Erlindon. So I asked you several times, Sarah, to go to a room. I need you to go to a room, please. So Sarah, can you please tell me?
Yes, teacher, I'm going to San Francisco next month.
So good job. So I'm going to San Francisco next month. And then Sarah, that you join the groups. Okay, you have to join the groups, please. So okay, this is the list, and I'm gonna put this list so that you guys can see it. And if you want to practice reading it, you can practice reading it. So the same thing, it's gonna go tonight in Google Classroom, and I will put it under tonight. So for week 8, let's go ahead and put the material, examples of present continuous. And again, everyone, okay, you will have that information, okay, for you if you want to practice over the next 2 days. So one last thing before I let you go to work on Burlington English is I want to work on this. So I'm going to be sending you the link in the chat. So if you can look in the chat, okay, for Zoom, okay, there's a link. Okay, if you can look in Remind, okay, if you have a text messaging, okay, it's in the link. So let me go ahead and send you that too. Okay, and one more place I'm going to put this link for anyone who's like, okay, what is it? So quizzes. Okay, for those of you who are like, I don't see it, Ms. Carrero. Okay, it'll be in the stream button. Okay, for your Google Classroom. So far, okay, we have Adrian, thank you. Cameroon, Yerid. Okay, Iris, Cameroon, Giovanni, Melissa, Jose. So we have 14 of you so far. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and give you about another minute because some of you still need to join this. So there's 17 so far. So there's 19 of you. So let's just take one more minute. And then we'll start the game. So I have Mildred David. I don't know who Close Healy is, but I have James, Ariane, Luz, Jose, Jessica, Alfredo, Gio, Edis, Cameron, Yedith, Adrian, Selene, Melissa, and Tina.
Hi, Karina. This is.
So let's see. So I don't know that we're going to have more people join. So joinmyquiz.com. Let's go ahead and start. And then this is going to be on your screen. So you don't have to look at my screen. So everyone, okay, you're going to have your own screen. Look at your own screen. So para este juego, que solamente tienen que mirar su pantalla, you do not have to look at my screen. So just keep an eye, okay, on your screen. So let's go ahead and start. Okay, so let's go ahead and end this. So Ariane, Weiwei, and then Selene, you're in the top 3. And then Giovanni, Melissa, Selene, Yaviv, Ariane, Luz, Cameroon, and Weiwei. Okay, thank you. And then I want to review just 5 of these. So for example, if you look at my screen right now, it was one of the questions that you all had. So for example, question number 1 says John blank his grandma next Sunday. You were supposed to choose the correct one. John, okay, should have been is visiting. John is only one person. So John is visiting. If you look at the next one, what blank you blank do tomorrow evening? Okay, so remember that the order is different when it is a question, when it's an interrogative. So here we have to make sure we put what are you doing tomorrow evening? Okay, we'll go ahead and go through 3 more. Let's look at the next one. Where blank your friends go blank on holiday? Where, okay, what do you think is the correct answer?
Where is?
It's where are. Where are your friends?
Oh, yes.
Going
Ready.
on holiday. Let's look at the next one. My sister blank in a race on Sunday morning.
My sister is participating.
My sister is participating, and let's
In
go
a race.
okay, next one is I blank my bedroom next weekend.
I am
painting.
I am painting. Good job. And then one more. Okay, it says Giovanni blank come to spend the weekend with us.
Giovanni is coming.
Giovanni is coming.
Giovanni is coming to spend the weekend with us. Okay, so since we're finished with this, and I know some of you like to practice this, I'm gonna go ahead and share this also if anyone wants to practice this on their own. So in the same thing that I did tonight with examples, with Quizlets and with my worksheet, okay, I'm gonna be putting this as another material, and it's gonna be quizzes.
Is not that one already on the Google Classroom?
No, because the other one is for the game. So,
Okay, yeah, because I already playing that one.
so let me go ahead and share with you guys right now. So let me go ahead and really quickly. So yes, it is. Okay, pero ahorita ya no es válido. So that link is no longer valid. So I'm going to go delete it. So here, if you go back to stream, and if I try to click on the game, it's going to tell me this, invalid game code.
Oh, okay.
So after we play the game, okay, it's no longer, okay, you're not able to use it anymore. So let me go ahead and make sure to delete that one. So este lo voy a borrar. I'm going to delete this.
Because I already did the other one. Yeah.
I'm in class, chulas. Okay, so, okay, now this one does work. So the one that says quizzes, you should be able to click on it. Sorry, ahorita, yeah. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and start, and then you guys can start practicing. So, okay, that is, okay, a couple of things that we have from tonight's class. Quizzes, examples, Quizlet, and then the live worksheet. So tonight, okay, I want you to practice, continue to practice individually, independently. Okay, you can go to my Google Classroom and click on the present continuous, and it's gonna tell you a little bit of information, and then you have 1 through number 10. So blank your cousin, blank this Saturday. Okay, and remember, okay, we're still using the verb to be and then arrive. So for example, okay, this one would be, so is your cousin arriving this Saturday? Okay, again, present continuous. If this doesn't make sense, okay, si no tiene sentido, if this does not make sense, okay, then I want you to go to Burlington English tonight. Okay, once you go to Burlington English, go to courses. In courses, we move from the orange book. We are now working on in the purple book. Okay, and we're doing low intermediate. So in low intermediate, when you click, you're gonna have activity 2. Okay, we've already done activity 1. So right now you should be in activity number 2. Okay, and you're just going through the lesson. Okay, education, grammar review of present continuous. You can go through 1 all the way to number 10. Okay, and again, it's just practice. The same thing we were doing tonight, but it is practice. So for example, my sister's getting married next spring. You get to go ahead and go through the practice, and actually your practice looks different. Sorry. Okay, this is your practice. You go through the lesson. And then once you hit number 4, okay, this is your practice. You're gonna choose what Julia and Loris are saying. We are meeting, or are we meeting? I am working, or I is working. Okay, so you're gonna do.
在催我，叫我要赶快进去写。他
So
刚
let me know. Okay,
让我
if
这个
help
我这个那个 email 打不开，
do we have
我怕
any
用这个讯息要 charge 钱，我不敢。啊，这个又在上课。
do we have any questions? Okay, so you have 2 things. Either 1, work on Burlington. Okay, work on Burlington, or okay, if you're like, no, I don't want to work on Burlington tonight, then okay, please work on okay the actual activity, the one that is in okay Google Classroom live worksheet. Okay, this could be okay one or the other or both. So do we have any questions tonight? Preguntas, any questions tonight?
Me, teacher.
No,
Okay,
no, teacher, thank you.
It's 8:10. Okay, I want you to take another 30 minutes if you can, si pueden, if you can, to practice on your own. So please practice on your own. Let me know if you have questions. I'll stay a little bit after class. If you don't have questions, you can log off. I'll see you on Thursday.
Thank you, teacher.
Thank you,
Nice.
teacher.
Thank you, teacher.
So have a good night.
Maestra, yo estoy confundida. Disculpe,
Bye,
estoy
teacher.
confundida. Porque me dice usted que en el Burlington es el color orange, ¿ok? Yo entro en ese y veo que lo tengo en ceros, pero el otro día me dijo que en el morado.
Que
Estoy
yo no dije
confundida.
anaranjado, Araceli, estoy diciendo el morado. No dije
Es el morado, ¿verdad?
Sí.
Ahorita miré que le estaba poniendo como el naranja y yo me quedo, ¿qué pasa?
Usé el color anaranjado. So, sí.
Es long beginner, ¿ok? Ujú.
So, lo que usted tal vez posiblemente se confundió fue porque puse el círculo y está en color anaranjado.
Ok, es el morado, entonces, ok.
Morado.
Ok, ok, maestra.
Teacher.
Disculpe.
Okay.
Ok. Good night.
Wait, did you have a question?
No. Miss.
Okay, bye-bye. Okay, Alfredo, do you have a question? Ariane, yes, you have a question?
Yes, I just want to ask you if you see my homework. I sent it.
I saw your homework, so let me go ahead and share with you. So over the week, Ariane, I saw this. So over the weekend, you sent a lot of different assignments. So you sent registration form, you sent listening, spelling, personal information, and then what's your name? Okay, you did 4. Okay,
Yeah.
I got on Monday. And then I think I got more. Let's see. No, this is but yes, I got your homework. Ariane, did you have questions about your homework?
No, really.
Okay. Okay. Any questions? Did you go take the test, Ariane?
Yes, I did.
Good night.
Okay. Let me know if you have any questions. If not, good night.
Thank you too. Bye.
All right. So Jack, any questions or Angelica questions?
No, thank you.
Okay. Have a good night.